There's something no one tells you while you're growing up, that much of what you think is you isn't. Most of your thoughts, reactions, and emotions were picked up from others like they were downloaded into you, not chosen, passed down silently from parents, teachers, media, and society. Installed without your awareness, and now you call them your own. But they are not. You were taught to fear rejection, to chase validation, to feel fear when rules are broken, shut down when criticized, to explode when disrespected. Like Pavlov's dog reacting to a bell, you've been conditioned to emotionally react to life in predictable, powerless ways. But here's what separates the masters from the masses. They decondition themselves. They are not empty or numb. They are fully alive but internally free. Because true freedom is not the absence of feeling, it's the ability to choose your response in the presence of any feeling. And when you learn that, the world changes. So let me tell you something vital. Life will challenge how emotionally strong and stable you are. Storms will come, people will betray, opportunities will vanish, praise will fade, criticism will arrive. How you respond in those moments decides everything. Most people just react. They get angry, shut down, spiral, or turn to unhealthy habits. That's because their emotions are in control. But you're here to take back control of your life. Imagine your emotions like wild horses, raw, powerful, beautiful, but if you don't learn to guide them, they'll trample over your life. When you do learn to control them, they can help carry you toward your purpose. And it doesn't start by ignoring your feelings, it starts by learning how to manage them. Let me be clear. Feeling emotions doesn't make you weak. You only lose power when you let your emotions control your actions. There's real strength in staying calm. Peace is powerful. And in a world full of chaos, the most powerful person is the one who stays steady when everything else is falling apart. Here's an old story from Zen tradition. A young monk was calmly sweeping the monastery courtyard when a powerful warlord and his soldiers arrived, shouting and demanding to see the head monk. The young monk bowed but kept sweeping. One soldier yelled, "You disrespectful boy! Don't you realize we could kill you right now without a second thought?" The monk looked up, peaceful, and said, "Yes, you could kill me, and I might die while sweeping. But until I'm told to stop, I'll keep sweeping." The soldiers went quiet. The warlord smiled. A boy with no weapon stayed calmer than trained warriors. That's true strength. Hear me. Your life feels out of control, not because you're weak, but because you've never learned to manage the space between stimulus and response. Viktor Frankl, who survived a Nazi concentration camp, famously said, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space lies our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom." That space, that's the arena where peace is won or lost. The more you grow, the wider that space becomes. Make the decision today. Nothing and no one will draw you out of your peace without your permission. Not your ex, not the market, not that coworker who always wants to argue, not those online opinions designed to get a reaction out of you, not even your own old habits and patterns. Because you're not pretending to be calm, you're actually becoming calm, steady, focused, and ready. So what happens when you live this way? You stop begging for peace from the world and become peace for the world. You stop reacting and start moving deliberately. You stop just surviving storms and start using them as fuel. And people will notice. They'll say you stay calm under pressure, that you don't panic, that you make others feel safe. They'll wonder what your secret is. But it won't be magic, it'll be self-mastery. Your energy will shift, your results will improve, your relationships will grow deeper, and your presence will speak louder than your words ever could. So act as if nothing bothers you, not because you don't feel, but because you finally remembered. You choose what gets to move your soul. And most things don't deserve the honor. Live like water, move like wind, root like stone. Because when nothing outside shakes you, everything inside begins to shine. And that, my friend, is how you master yourself and move the world.